Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on some interesting developing stories. We are going to start with some transfer news. Fabrizio Romano have just confirmed that Barcelona are showing interest in this Tottenham left back, Sergio Reguilon. Of course, Barca have been looking for a left back. Jose Gaya does not look as a possible alternative, as he is likely to renew with Valencia. And Barca continue to scouring the market for a backup to Jordi Alba. We are going to be discussing much on this report as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Pablo Gavi, as it has been reported that Barcelona have issued a renewal boost for the talented teenage prospect. We are going to be discussing much more on that. Then lastly, talking about La Liga president Javier Tebas, who recently had an interview with ESPN where he admitted that he would like to see Lionel Messi back at Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on that full interview as well. So guys, as we get right into it without much waste of time, please endeavor to subscribe if you are a lover of Barcelona. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barca! Barca! It is no secret that our team Barcelona are on the lookout for a new left back to compete with and eventually replace Jordi Alba as the first choice in the starting lineup. Valencia star Jose Gaya has been heavily linked, as we all know, but it seems like Barcelona are keeping their options very open. Earlier this week, reports claimed that Tottenham Hotspur defender Sergio Reguilon had emerged as a target for Barca. Now those stories have been corroborated by the ever-reliable Fabrizio Romano, who has confirmed that Barcelona are indeed keeping tabs on the former Real Madrid ace. The 25-year-old, a product of Los Blancos Academy, had a stellar season on loan at Sevilla in the 2019-2020 season before earning a permanent move to Tottenham Hotspur back in 2020. He has been a fairly solid operator in Lord London so far, making 64 appearances in which he has 2 goals and 9 assists. Reguilon, who has 6 caps for the Spanish national team, has been linked with the return to Real Madrid. The Merengues had a clause inserted in their agreement with Spurs that allows them to re-sign him for 40 million euros this summer. And with Barcelona now showing an interest, the current La Liga leaders might consider exercising that option, especially as Marcelo will be leaving when his contract expires later this year. As for Barca, they need to identify a long-term successor for Alba, and Reguilon has the capability to be a fine option. But with his contract with Tottenham running until 2025, the Lily Whites might demand a large sum, which could discourage Barcelona from going after him. Jose Gaya, who will be entering the final year of his contract with Valencia, would be available for much lesser provided he does not sign a new deal. Former La Masia trainee Alejandro Grimaldo would also be a much more economically feasible option for Barcelona. So from all indications, we can see that Barcelona are desperate for a new left back in the summer, which is understandable given that Jordi Alba is not getting any younger, and of course given the fact that Barca don't have any reliable left back. Maybe if Jordi Alba is injured, there's nobody that we can rely on 100% to play there, except we see how Sergio Dest can play there sometimes, but he's not a traditional left back. So Barca have been going after a left back for a long time. Quite remember in the January transfer window, they did not succeed in that. People like Tagliafico, I'm talking about players like Grimaldo, Jose Gaya, all those options were not made possible in January. But Barca want to make sure that those options are available. And talking about Jose Gaya, we know it is very difficult. That is Barca's top priority, to have Jose Gaya in Barcelona. He's the best option that I think, and even Barca think that's the best option that we might have. But it will be so difficult given the fact that Jose Gaya might extend his contract with Valencia. Then talking about Alejandro Grimaldo, former La Masia player who plays now in Benfica, Barcelona are also considering him strongly, but it's not going to be an easy operation as well. So now we're talking about this Tottenham player, Sergio Reguilon. Of course, he's a very, very good left back as well, but it's going to be a very, very difficult operation, especially as Real Madrid, who is our arch rivals, It's still very much related to the player, and they have a clause as well with Tottenham Hotspur, so it's still a condition. So it's going to be difficult for Barcelona. So Barca are still keeping their options wide open to see who comes in as the long-term replacement for Jordi Alba, but we hope that Barca get the best option. But for sure, it was certain that Barca must acquire a left-back in the summer transfer window, but we don't know who Barca will succeed, but the options are still many, and going for the best possible one is going to be difficult, but we hope that the best one is chosen. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona are set for a few important months ahead. After turning things around under Xavi Hernandez, it will be crucial for the club to secure a top 4 finish and proceed further in the UEFA Europa League. Off the pitch, Barca are facing a battle to keep hold of a few of their youth prospects, including Gavi. The 17-year-old's current deal at the Camp Nou expires at the end of next season, with two parties yet to come to an agreement. Alerted to Gavi's situation, Juventus are eyeing a summer swoop for the talented midfielder, hoping to snap him up on a cut-price deal in the summer. Liverpool too have registered interest in Gavi, even reportedly offering him a salary of around €6 million, which has led to fears among the Barcelona camp. However, according to a recent report from Dario Sport, Barcelona have started a conversation with Gavi's entourage surrounding his potential renewal at the Camp Nou. They are yet to discuss any figures, but the negotiations may soon gather pace within the coming weeks. Perhaps most importantly, Gavi himself is determined to remain at the Camp Nou. He is happy with Xavi's project and revolves around the development of young players like him. As such, it won't be surprising to see the young star penning a new deal with Barca before the end of the season. It could serve as a major boost for Barcelona fans, who have been yearning for his renewal ever since his breakthrough at the Camp Nou. While Gavi's contract negotiations may soon accelerate, it remains to be seen whether Barcelona step up their efforts to renew Ronald Araujo, another undervalued player in the current team whose contract expires in 2023. The Uruguayan international should have no shortage of suitors, with Rio Ferdinand recently using Manchester United to make a move in the summer. It could thus be imperative for Barcelona to reach a renewal agreement before the end of the season. Then on to the final story of discussion. In an interview with ESPN, La Liga president Javier Tebas revealed that he would really like to see Lionel Messi and Jose Mourinho return to the Spanish top flight, as it would help boost the league's quality. While on the show titled Josh Ramos, Tebas was asked which player, aside from Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland, and which manager he would like to see in La Liga to make it more enticing. He was full of praise for Mourinho, claiming that the current AS Roma balls brings a spice to football that he appreciates. On the player front, he promptly took Messi's name. Due to Barcelona's budgetary constraints, the Argentine ended up having to leave to join the French giants Paris Saint-Germain at the end of last season. Tebas made no exceptions for Barcelona to be able to keep him, but eventually would like the two parties to reunite. He said, "I think Messi has 2 or 3 years left at a really good level. Messi at 80% of what we have seen is still at the top level. So if I could see Messi back in Spain, I would be delighted," Tebas said. However, he said that to do so, it would mostly like to have to be a reduced economic term so that Barcelona do not have more financial burden. He said, "I think the marriage between Messi and Barcelona was perfect, and I think reconciliation would generate significant financial synergies for both parties. On a sporting level, I have no idea. At the end of the day, I can't analyze that side of things or the dressing room." He added, aware of the superstar's commercial value for the club and the league, Messi's return to Barcelona would always be welcome, as even Dani Alves stated recently. At this point, however, it is all merely speculative. So callers, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.